Welcome to the South Zone final of the Mahindra AQ on NDTV 24/7. I'm Siddharth Vinayak Patankar. India is really the place to be now for all of global auto, and what better time than for car and bike lovers across India. Well, celebrating that very passion for automobiles. With us today are 5 supercharged teams from our South Zone. And remember, this time, unlike last year where it was just engineering schools, we also have business schools in the fray. Let's meet our finalists. First up, it's a team from Thiruvananthapuram, the Government Engineering College, and representing that college, Ronnie Raju and Shrideep PR. Hi guys, good to be here.
Thanks.
Are you excited to be on the AQ?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Joining them are another team from PSG College of Technology, Coimbatore, Anish and Srihari. Welcome to the AQ as well. From the Hindustan Institute of Technology and Science, Chennai, there's Vijayendran and Jai Chandran. Welcome to the AQ, guys. The MS Ramaiah Institute of Technology, Bangalore, is up next, and with us, Rushabh and Prudvi. Welcome, guys. And well, MSRIT were the champions in our first edition of the AQ. And finally, rounding things off, it's IIM Bangalore, and we've got with us Gautam and Ashik. Great having you with us. You're the B schoolers, as I mentioned. We've got you joining the fray. A big round of applause for all 5 finalists from the South Zone. Okay, all set, guys? We call it Start Your Engines. And of course, as the name suggests, we want you all to really rev up. And no negative marking in this one, so don't worry. Wild guesses are allowed, and you have the chance to pick up 200 BHP. That's what we call them, remember, on the AQ, no points. And if you pass that and pick up some pass points, well, those are 100 BHP. All clear? 6 options will come up on your screens. We'll start this particular round with GEC. And you just got to tell me which brand appeals to you the most, the one you think you know most about. And then you get a question on that. Those are your 6 choices.
Aston Martin.
Aston Martin. All right, that's the choice for GEC. And the question, in the Aston Martin DB series cars, what do the letters DB stand for?
Berlinetta.
Berlinetta is not what I was looking for. The question passes to PSG. No answer.
No,
Go
pass.
across to Hits Chennai.
David Brown.
David Brown is right. They were very confident about that. 100 BHP to Chennai. Absolutely right. All right, so now you get an idea of how this goes. The next question then will be for PSG. But once you tell me, which of those 5 remaining brands you feel most comfortable with?
Maruti.
Maruti Suzuki. I was surprised that wasn't the first choice. But here is your question. To which Indian deity was the first Maruti 800 car presented when it was launched in December 1984?
Hanuman.
Hanuman is not the answer we're looking for. The question now passes back to Hits Chennai.
Lord Ganesha.
Not Lord Ganesha. The question also then passes to MSRIT Bangalore.
Goddess Lakshmi.
Goddess Lakshmi is not the answer I'm looking for. Still passing on to IIM Bangalore.
Shiva.
Shiva is not the answer. And finally, GEC, you want to take a shot at that?
Lord Tirupati.
Tirupati, Lord Venkateshwara of the Tirumala temple. That is right. So 100 BHP for you. All right, so some more points on the board there. And now it's time for Hits Chennai to tell me which brand they want to go with. There's still 4 up there.
Bugatti.
Bugatti, all right. And very simply, what does 110 stand for in the Bugatti car EB 110?
Yeah, 110 refers to Ettore Bugatti's birth anniversary, his age as such. So it was built to commemorate his 110th birth anniversary.
110 years of the birth of Ettore Bugatti. Absolutely right. That's very, very precise. And right answer, 200 BHP for you. Direct question now will come to Bangalore, but once again, let's take a look at the grid. Your remaining choices up there. We've got 3 of them, pretty big brands. Which one?
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen. Okay, the question on VW. Which car is named after a Mediterranean wind that flows from the Sahara, reaching North Africa and Southern Europe?
Vento.
Vento is not the answer I'm looking for. IIM Bangalore. Question passes to you. You have it.
El Nino.
Nope, that's not it either. GEC, do you have it?
The Sirocco.
Sirocco, right answer. 100 BHP for GEC Thiruvananthapuram. Sirocco. Well, a lot of their cars are named after winds, isn't it? So you have to just get the right one. Lucky guess? No, you knew it. All right, great. And finally, we've got I Am Bangalore for the last question in this round. Two choices. Which one?
Chevrolet.
Chevrolet. Okay, from General Motors, the question for you. The 12 US City Unplugged Tour showcased the functionality and capability of which Chevy car?
Is it Pontiac?
Nope, Pontiac's not the answer. I'm looking for specific model GEC.
Is it the EV1 hybrid?
Not that either. PSG, do you have the answer?
The Chevy Volt?
Volt is the answer I was looking for, and 100 bhp then for the team from Coimbatore. And that brings us to the end of Start Your Engines, and looks like pretty much everybody did just that. And we've got a whole lot of BHP earned, but we're not going to reveal the scoreboard to you just yet. We quickly move on to our next round, and this one, of course, is an interesting one because there's plenty that will happen on the big screens for you guys. Audio visual clues, all of them in our rear view mirror. That's what we call this round, and this is where things get a little tricky. You can get 200 bhp like the last round if you get the answer right, but if you get it wrong, it's minus 200. So you have to hit the buzzer only if you think you know the answer. All right, all clear? Let's get started then with our rear view. First up, take a look at the clip, and then I will ask you the question.
Minding his own business, and unfortunately for him, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And like you said, look at Jackson. He just slowed down. He made sure he tried to figure out where that truck was going and did a wonderful job of not making that.
Ooh, nasty little crash there. All I want to know is, which NASCAR driver crashed that car? All right, we got the buzzer coming first from GEC Thiruvananthapuram.
Narayan Karthikeyan.
Narayan Karthikeyan is the right answer. 200 bhp to Thiruvananthapuram. All right, let's take a look at our next audiovisual clip. Here it is on your screens. All right, what you saw there were clips of the Car and Bike Show bringing you the headquarters for which car maker? All right, the buzzer coming there first from GEC again. Go ahead, guys.
Skoda.
Not Skoda. The answer I was looking for, Volkswagen, the parent company of Skoda. Moving on very quickly then to our third clip.
Hi, I'm Lee Iacocca, and Barrett Jackson will auction off number 5 of 45 of my silver 45th anniversary Mustangs at Barrett Jackson in Las Vegas on October 9th.
That's the legendary Lee Iacocca. I want to know, what car was he promoting there? No one wants to take a gamble with 200 bhp at stake? No? No one? Well, it's Lee Iacocca, so it has to be the Ford Mustang. It's the Ford Mustang. That's what we were looking for. And he was standing right next to one. So really, that was quite an easy one. But okay, no harm done. Nobody lost any points there. Let's move on to our fourth clip. Wow, that looks like fun, isn't it? That's a clip from a Hollywood pot boiler. Name the movie. Lots of buzzers, but the first one was Hits Chennai. Go ahead.
Torque.
Torque, right answer. 200 bhp. You knew that right from the first clip where you saw the little turtle in the middle, right? Famous one, that. All right, so points there for Chennai. Let's quickly take a look at our last clip in the rear view. Another little segment from the Car and Bike Show on NDTV 24/7. The question, name the car. Lots and lots of buzzers there. That seemed fairly easy, isn't it? Let's see if you got it right. GC, you are the ones with the buzzer first.
Rolls-Royce Ghost.
Rolls-Royce Ghost is, of course, right. California Roads, I thought that might throw you a little bit. Of course, didn't. Rolls-Royce Ghost is the right answer. And 200 bhp, once again, for GEC Thiruvananthapuram. making up for lost ground? Well, let's see if they did that. We've got the scores coming up for you now. And there we go. MSRIT Bangalore still to open their account. IIM Bangalore also still to open their account. The team from Coimbatore has 100 brake horse par. Coming up as the first runner-up at this stage is GEC Thiruvananthapuram with 400 bhp, and Hits Chennai with 500 bhp is in the lead. Stay with us. We'll be back after a very short break. Welcome back to the Mahindra AQ. It's all happening right here. 2 rounds down, but we've still got 2 more rounds, and so lots of BHP up for grabs. The South Zone finalists, let's hear it for them once before we start round 3. Our third round is called Blind Spot. And here, once again, there's 200 BHP up for grabs, but there's a bit of a twist. This is where you get to take a few chances, because if you don't think you know the answer, well, no harm done. If you think you got the answer wrong, no harm done still, because you can pass that to the team of your choice. What that means is that if they get it right, well, then you pick up 100 BHP and so does that team. Simple enough? All right. So we're going to start this time in the reverse order. IIM Bangalore, your question, and the first one for the blind spot round. What was unique about Austrian Jochen Rindt becoming the Formula 1 champion in 1970 for Lotus? All right, they don't have that, but you get to tell me where to pass it.
Pass to GC Trivandrum.
We're going to pass it to GEC Trivandrum. Thiruvananthapuram team, go ahead.
Okay, was he the last driver to win the F1 Championship for Lotus?
That's not what I was looking for. The answer is, he's the only posthumous Formula 1 champion. All right, he's the only one who won, but wasn't there to enjoy the spoils. So that's what we were looking for. We move on to the next direct question. This is for MSRIT Bangalore. Which GM subsidiary was once marketed as a different kind of car company? That was the tagline, a different kind of car company.
We'll go for Chevrolet.
Chevrolet is not what I'm looking for. Tell me where you want to pass this.
We'll pass it to Chennai.
Passing it right across, just to their neighbors. Chennai, do you have the answer?
Is it GMC?
It's not GMC. Good enough guess, I suppose. They're going to go through all the GM subsidiaries. Well, it's a brand called Saturn, a US-based brand. Saturn, that's what we were looking for. And now the question for Hits Chennai. The Ford Model T won the award for Car of the Century. It was announced by the Global Automotive Elections Foundation in 1999. Which car came in second?
Volkswagen Beetle?
It's not the Beetle. That would have been my guess too, you know. But tell me this, where do you want to send this question next?
We'll pass it to A, Team A.
All right, they want to pass it to GEC as well. Quite the popular twosome there. Go ahead, guys.
Volkswagen Golf.
Not the Golf. It wasn't a VW at all. Looking for the Mini Cooper. That's what we were looking for there. Moving on then to PSG Coimbatore. Honda signed a joint venture with the Atlas Group to sell bikes in which SAARC country?
India.
Honda motorcycles in
India.
which?
India.
India is not the answer, but once again I'm going to ask you to name the team you want to pass the question to.
MSRIT Bangalore.
Bangalore. Tell us if you have the answer, guys, from MSRIT.
Bhutan.
Not Bhutan. Well, there are only so many SAARC countries to guess from. Pakistan. Pakistan is the answer we were looking for there. And finally, we have the direct question for the guys from GEC. Let's see if you get your question. With which car brand would you associate these models? Esprit, Etern, Elise, Elan, and Elite.
Lotus.
Lotus, of course it's Lotus. And so 200 bhp, last answer there coming in absolutely bang on for GEC. 200 bhp for you. And with that, it's the end of Blind Spot. I'm not going to tell you the scores just yet. We'll keep a little bit of suspense, especially for our home audience. But what we will do at this stage is say goodbye to the two teams who are placed at the bottom of the table. So in no particular order then, the two teams at the bottom of the table, MSRIT Bangalore, we're going to have to say goodbye to you. And the other team from Bangalore as well says bye-bye at this stage. So well played, guys, but IIM Bangalore as well. We'll have to say bye to you for now. But that means these three teams now, Thiruvananthapuram, Coimbatore and Chennai, you've got everything to play for. It could go anywhere in our fast lane. The opportunity to pick up 100 bhp. It's a buzzer round. So remember, if you get the answer wrong, well, you lose 100 bhp as well. So be very careful. Listen to my question. before you hit the buzzer. Are you ready? Plenty to play for here. Let's begin. For 14 years, which brand has continuously provided the official safety car and the medical car to Formula One? Whoa, all three buzzers went off there, but Coimbatore, you got it in just a shade before everybody else. The answer?
Mercedes-Benz.
Mercedes is the right answer. Mercedes-Benz, the official provider of the safety car. You always see it on the track ahead of all the F1 cars before the race starts. All right, the next question. Name this automotive part, which also means a piece of cloth or a piece of clothing that you wrap around your neck to keep warm. Muffler is what I was looking for. Which car could you associate with the campaign Happy Legs? The Mahindra Xylo campaign is what I was looking for there. Which car company has decided to gift a car each to every Commonwealth Games medalist from the state of Haryana? Maruti Suzuki is the answer I was looking for. That came too late. We move on to the next one. With which SUV would you associate off-road driving modes which have specific names like Hill Driving Assistant, ABS Off-Road? All right, can't complete that. But the first buzzer coming from GEC, which car are we looking at here?
Land Rover.
No, the correct answer was the Skoda Yeti. If you'd let me complete it, you might have picked up on that. Skoda Yeti. Which former Formula One champion currently drives for the Citroën Junior team in the World Rally Championship? Hits Chennai with the buzzer.
Kimi Raikkonen.
Kimi Raikkonen is right. In April 2010, Porsche recalled all cars of which of its brands? GC Thiruvananthapuram with the buzzer.
Panamera.
Panamera is right. Which auto celebrity's life has been turned into a comic book series in Japan and also portrayed as a manga comic? All right, you didn't let me complete it again, but hits Chennai.
Nissan GTR.
I was looking for the name of a person, Carlos Ghosn. The name of which snake did car designer Carroll Shelby dream of while naming his car? It's Chennai with the buzzer yet again.
Cobra.
Cobra is right. The name of which Toyota car literally means the origin of? No one got that one. The last question of this particular round of the AQ. Etios. The Etios from Toyota is exactly what we are looking for. It means the beginning or the origin of something. Let's take a look at the standings. The team from Coimbatore coming in with 200 bhp. Well played, guys. And then we've got Hits Chennai with 600 bhp and GC Thiruvananthapuram also with 600 bhp, which means we have a tie. Very simply, I will ask you a question. Listen closely. The team that hits the buzzer first gets the chance to answer. You get the answer right, you're through to our grand final. If not, the other team qualifies. The question for you, which is the only South American country where a Formula One race will take place this year? Buzzer coming in from Hits Chennai. The answer?
Brazil.
Brazil is the right answer. Hits Chennai qualifies for our grand final. Very well played. It was a really, really tough fight. 600 bhp apiece, and then finally Hits Chennai qualifying with 700 bhp. Congratulations. Our winning team from the Hindustan Institute of Technology and Science, Chennai. With the honors, please. Big round of applause for our winners. So Jayachandran and Vijendran from Hits Chennai have run away with our South Zone title. But remember that there's that grand final that they head into, so will they hit the bullseye there? Well, we'll wait and see. But next week, join us for the East Zone qualifier as well. There's going to be plenty of action and lots of fun on the AQ next week. Join us then. For now, stay tuned to the news headlines coming up on NETV 24/7. Thanks for watching.